Welcome back to the Arena Podcast, the place for all entrepreneurs and artists to come and bring awareness to their brand, business, and or talents. Me being an entrepreneur / artist myself, I, Hoodie Frankliano, made it my business to create the ultimate platform for all of us to grow together. So I hit up Gut Check, brought in Pebbles for that strong woman opinion, and together we bring you the Arena Podcast. But this is much more than a podcast. It's a networking community. So now that you're here, you part of the family. And family support is the most important support because in most cases, the family is the first to show love and help the awareness stretch. So make sure you follow us on IG at The Arena Podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search The Arena ! Podcast. Make sure you type that exclamation point. To submit music or book an interview, send us an email at thearenapodcast18@gmail.com. Business owners ask about our extremely affordable sponsorship programs. Thank you all for listening. Enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Arena Podcast. Hoodie Frankliano here. Pebbles here. And we got our guest with us. We got Karma in the building. Karma, what's good, sis? How you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm blessed. I have no complaints. Feeling great. I'm happy to be here. Finally made it here with y'all.
Yes. Thank you for taking the time to chop it up with us. Again, welcome to the Arena. We got our people tapping in. A lot of people were really looking forward to this interview because some of our fans already know you from your prior work, so it's definitely dope to have you.
Dope.
Definitely dope to have you.
Nice.
So go ahead and give yourself that proper introduction. Let the people know who we got with us tonight.
So I'm Karma from Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm a singer-songwriter, engineer, producer, creative director, all that good stuff. So,
okay,
yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, that's fire. So, Jersey City in the building. How the
music?
He wears many hats. That's amazing. We need more like
that. You see me, right?
Yeah,
I come in with my hat on.
Okay, yeah.
How Jersey City treating you as far as the music scene?
I'm sorry, you said how's Jersey City?
Yeah, as far as the music scene, how they treating you out there?
Jersey City treats me very well. They show me a lot of love. They have always shown me a lot of love since I've started doing music. So like it's just a growing support that I've always had that, you know, I really appreciate. But I will say that they're a lot more busy now than they were when I first started. Like, there's a lot of different, like, new people moving into the area, so they're, like, curating events and, you know, a lot of bands, and it's just becoming more of, like, a mixture as opposed to it just being, like, a lot of rap artists.
Okay.
So that's a really neat thing that's been happening lately. But, yeah, it's dope. It's definitely dope.
Okay. So, take us to the beginning of the journey. When did the music come into the scene for you?
For me, woo. Lord, okay. Well,
take it back. Let's go.
That's a good, like, you know, I'm pushing. I'm a little old. You asking? Okay, so I want to say, because that's time to actually get my brain moving. I started doing music in 2012. I was part of a collective of about maybe like 10 rappers, 4 or 5 producers, 2 singers, engineers. Like, it was just a bunch of people, you know, just in one big house, sleeping on the floor, making music, waking up, making pancakes and shit for everybody, and everybody just locking in on the studio. So that's how I started. That was when I graduated high school also.
Okay.
And then from there, like 2 years later, I dropped my first project, and then it's just been like ongoing for me since. So 10 years ago,
Okay.
I would say is when I started to make music.
Okay. And was there ever a moment where it was like, are you doing music? But was it that moment, that defining moment where it's like, all right, this is it. I'm on the right path. I definitely want to keep this going.
I would say, because when you're doing it in the beginning, you don't really know what you're doing. You're just kind of trying to find your foot and find your tribe, and like the people you're comfortable around and stuff. So I would say after I dropped my first project and I kind of like forced myself to go perform at a show for the first time in 2014, 15-ish. That's when I was like, oh shit, I got over the fear of performing in front of people. So what we doing with this? Because we know we got it, and we know we're going to get better. So if we could just conquer that fear, then, it's on from there. So once I was able to do that and just kind of get a feel for like being on the stage and working the crowd and what all of that stuff entails, I was like, yeah, I'm doing this shit. This is me. Like, it's easy.
Okay. That's
the natural thing after that.
The natural thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That's fine.
And I have to ask, so Karma, I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's like, don't mess with her. You're going to get it all types of ways, okay, with the name Karma. So I must know, where did the name come from? Where did that inspire you to come up with your name?
I mean, listen, I know this is like the typical artist trope, right? But like, I grew up rough. I had a rough childhood, like little resources, a lot of moving around and shit. Just a lot of rough shit that I had to go through. So I felt like my virtue was like, I treated people the way that they treated me. And I lean that more towards the positive aspects of who I am, though. Like, not on some, like, I'm a burn you if you burn me, like, but more so just, I'm a positive person. Like, I treat everybody with respect. I respect a lot of artists. I've helped a lot of artists, work with people, like, and I just expect that back, and I'm going to give that back. So that's pretty much where the name comes from. I feel like it fits me more as a person in general.
That's what's up. So more neutral with a look. I'm giving you the positive energy I expected back. You know what I'm saying? However, I can definitely flip the script. Like, we gonna try our best not to do that, but yeah. So okay, respect. I appreciate the honesty and for letting us know, because I was wondering. I said, okay, I definitely have to ask her to name Karma, because that's so strong at the same time, and it definitely fits you. I'm not gonna give too much away because I'm gonna let you have the floor, but you could definitely hear that in your music.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, everybody listening, y'all in store for some unreleased tracks. We got some exclusives.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
Got some exclusives for the people. So, we're going to really build it up and get to know Karma a little bit more. So, with all of these distractions, 2022, with so many things going on, you got COVID and they talking about these other viruses popping up. But what's some things that you do to keep your mind focused on the grind?
I've always kind of had a good sense of tunnel vision on me. But what I do is I actually am in therapy, so that helps me a lot. I go once a week and I get gathered and I get read, and sometimes I get told that I'm doing a great, amazing fucking job, and that's just another aspect of my own self-care. Like, I do yoga, I meditate from time to time, and just you got to take breaks. You got to take moments for yourself. You got to find time and space for yourself to just exist and decompress and just take care of you. So that's the basis of what I pretty much do to, stay afloat. It's crazy out here. And then also being an artist, trying to live your everyday life also, together, it's chaos, right? So
Right.
So yeah.
Yep, it takes an extreme amount of focus out here, and that's really with anything that you want to achieve. Any goals that you set is going to take a lot of focus, because there's so many distractions, there's so many reasons to give up, got to make sure you keep that extra pushing within yourself.
Yes, always. Definitely a lot of praying, journaling. Like, sometimes you just got to go to the bathroom at work and be like, God, just get me through this day.
Yep.
It's like, I need a little bit more strength. Like, you just got to keep it real with yourself and just meet yourself where you are in the moment. I think that's really important.
Yep, I agree. Pebbles, you want to play some music for the people or what?
Yeah, let's give. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I am too. This is the first time that everyone's gonna hear this
Karma.
We got some brand new music from Karma. We're gonna play. First, let's jump into this Coop Diary. So, do you wanna? Is that the name of the track, or is that just the name of the?
That's the name of the track.
So go ahead. I want you to talk about the track.
Give us a little bit of an introduction. Talk about it a little bit.
So, Diary is literally representative of me. Ooh, not the bell. Hold on one second, y'all.
All right, do your thing.
That's representative of me and my coupe. My car is a coupe, right? So I sit in my car. I got a nice sound system. I got a nice radio, and I listen to my music. And sometimes I cry in my car. Sometimes I'm riding at night just to clear my head. And I feel like I spill everything in my car. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but like, that's that moment where you're isolated and you're alone. So, yeah, it's just me talking to myself. I don't want to give too much away. I want people to listen to the lyrics because it's very self-explanatory, but yeah.
All right, let's do it. This is Coop Diary by Karma. It's Hoodie. Frank Liano Pebbles is here. It's the Arena Podcast. Let's do it.
Put my dreams on hold, I keep my eyes on froze. I hold it down 10 toes, I'm out the way so low. I can't be seen, no, 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 no. No, I can't be seen, no, 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 no. I got a dream to grow, I cry and I bleed some more. I gotta reap what I sow, just like the breeze I flow, I flow, I flow. Just like the breeze I flow, I flow, I flow. I flow. I lost my mom, I lost my man, I lost my best friend. And they still breathing, I am not seeing what is a lesson. No, I can contain all of the pain, cause it never lessen. Oh, I was just stressing, but I'm forever blessed and I. Into the night again, it's feeling like this. Oh no. Tired of crying, but I gotta fight to win. Oh no. I choose to hide my strife, get down and pray at night, but I cannot see no light, no, I cannot sleep alright. I'm healing a generation, they all on my back, it's coming soon, feel like I'm in war, what about the wounds, miss all of my friends, I miss all of my daddy's babies, lost so many kids, all of the tears, cause all of my memories faded. My concept of life is gone, but I gotta see to keep me, I wish you would save me, cause I am my only demon, always dreaming. Into the night.
That's fire right there. That's fire right there.
Yes, definitely was some fire.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
And I understand exactly what you mean. Like, you just in the coop zoning out right there, letting the thoughts just flow.
Oh, yeah.
Replenishing that energy real quick. So how's the recording situation? Are you going to a studio or are you doing this at home?
So, I record all my own stuff.
Okay.
I mix most of my stuff. I did have one of my close friends master my project for the first time ever, like, since I've been making music. But I've pretty much been, like, the recording, all of the mixing, all of that stuff has been done at home. I have a home studio set up, so
that's fine. Look, that sound right, like it's ready to go right there.
But I've had people come in and add like additional instrumentation.
That's how you do
it. To certain areas of the record and things like that. So I've definitely had some studio sessions for that. But the bulk of the project, like I said, home.
Yeah, you're definitely ahead having it at home,
Yep.
and just kind of being that engineer at the same time where you master and mixing it too. So that's really good. Definitely ahead. You could definitely say that you write, you take that time, that personal time out at the same time. You could definitely do that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Wow, thank you. That's a really like dope compliment, seriously, because it is a lot. It's a lot, but I do find myself like being that I do engineer, like it just becomes ingrained in the process. So if I'm writing a song and I'm recording a piece of it and I want to know what it sounds like. Good, like good. I do it real quick. I'm like, all right, okay, let me, so it just makes it much more fun when you can add other components to the process, right? Like it gets you excited. Like you're like, yeah, like this is gonna fuck them up.
I know that's right. You be at home like, yeah, right here. This
Right.
Yes.
Right. So Karma, what kind of artist would you classify yourself as? Because I'm hearing some bars. You singing in there, you hearing, you know what I'm saying? We hear the melody, so you saying R&B artist or you
can I tell y'all a secret?
Go for it.
My first song ever was me rapping, to be honest with you. And a lot of my influences musically before I started to do music myself were rap influences. Like I was heavy listening to hip hop music. That's why a lot of my beats are hip hop influenced, heavy kicks, heavy snares, all of that boppy. Like the shit that just make you want to dump it in your car loud. Like it's very heavily influenced by that. So I would say I'm an R&B artist, but I would say that I can also rap, and I got a little hip hop in me too. Like I don't know, I'm a mixture. I'm a little bit of everything.
Okay. Yep, and you can hear it in the music. That's why I asked, because you hear different dynamics of your flow and everything. You switch it up.
Oh yes, it's crazy because I used to write poetry.
Okay.
And so that was a nice way to like kind of mold me into knowing about stanzas and different, writing on those 3 here and the 3 here, and like just playing around with the structure of the words and stuff. So I definitely do have a lot of aspects of that in my writing.
Okay.
On this album,
you can go back and forth. You can hear that in the music. You go back and forth. Sometimes you have that high note, or like Hood said, you freestyle it. You got that rap note. You're really intertwining it all, and that's a beautiful thing. That's very talented. You gonna go a lot of places. You are.
Thank you.
That we had a couple people like, yo, she got that fired. We heard her before. I'm like, well, make sure y'all tune in. So you can hear what she's putting out, what things you're working on. That's really good.
Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to listen as far as I can go. That's where I'm trying to go, with Jersey on my back for sure. So,
Okay. So if somebody when they hear Coop Diary, besides tuning into the Arena podcast, thank y'all for listening, by the way. But is this going to be released soon, or is it on a project that's on the way? What we doing with Coop Diary?
So Coop Diary is one of my favorite records off of the album that I have coming out. In September. So they're gonna have to wait till the album come out, because that ain't nowhere.
Nice. So
my manager don't even got that.
Uh-oh. That was a super exclusive right there. Well, we definitely appreciate you. We're gonna take care of it. We ain't gonna play it again until you give us the green light. But make sure you give us that green light though, because every Friday we play music in a segment called Music Remedy, where we just go 1 hour straight music from artists. You know what I'm saying? So you let us know when it's okay for us to throw that in rotation.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I'll send y'all probably more stuff too.
Absolutely.
Like once the project drops and everything.
Absolutely. Yeah, we do music reviews and everything, so we'll definitely build. So
okay,
we got some more unreleased tracks. I'm assuming this is gonna fall on that same album that's on the way.
Same album.
Do we have a name for this set album that's dropping in September?
So I'm so secretive. I don't like telling nobody nothing. Like, you know how you're told don't tell them your blessings until you know you got it in the bag, right?
Yep.
So, but I'll tell y'all the title. It's called Faint of Heart, and it'll be released early September on all streaming platforms. TikTok, you can play it on TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. Like, it'll be everywhere. So.
Okay. And see, that's dope that you said on TikTok and everything, because the music on the reels is heavy out here. That's how the music is moving.
Oh my god! Listen, that's how people are getting. I'm not mad at it. You gotta get it how you can get it these days, and the kids are on TikTok. So
right. If it's working,
if you can get your shit popping on TikTok, then you on your way.
That's facts. That's facts. All right, let's play this other joint, and then you're gonna talk about it on the other side of the track. So the name of this one is called Chillin'. It's about a homegirl, Karma. It's the Arena Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank you, Karma, for sending the exclusive. I get excited when we get to play new music, so pardon me.
Right, for the first time, right before anybody else was right?
Anybody else.
Yes.
Let's do it. This is why we here. This is why we here. You feel me? Let's do it.
Like an hourglass, sick of hearing before I let go. And you tired of all of these weak bitches with the same ass, hair extensions and the same clothes and the same story about how they on that hot girl shit. Anyway you see I'm that bitch, and I know you know that I know that I ain't taking it slow. I see you looking to mother to me, ready to go. Let's get into something nice. Ain't nothing we can't do. Tonight I think I found what I'm looking for. My fly personality, big chillin', like I ought to be. Got you like yeah. Fucking with me, you know you can't fuck with me, touching me, but they wanna touch me. Fly personality, big chillin', like I ought to be. Got you like yeah. Hour and 45, talking about what's on your mind. And you thought you was slick, putting your hand up on my thigh, but I like it. Boy, don't be scared to let your body flow into mine. Say you don't like to dance, but my thighs could change your mind. And I know what I want, baby, come inside, and I'ma make it worth your while. Yeah.
Just telling my homegirl, I'm like, yo, that's the album version. I'm over here cracking up like that's the album version. So yeah, that was chilling.
Chilling is smooth. Chilling sounds like that's going to be the one.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of those on there.
Heard you. Okay, so how many tracks are we giving them on this?
So it's 13 tracks on the album. So yeah, man, listen.
That's a good amount.
There's something on there for everybody. I'll say that.
Okay.
There's a little something on there for everybody.
That's a good amount. Real quick, let the listeners know where they could tap in, where they could reach you at.
So you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at @TheRealKarma_. Follow me, I follow back. Definitely have a link to all of my stuff as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to connect.
Okay. So if there was one thing you could tell the younger you when you was just getting into the music scene, if it's some advice you would give to yourself, what would that be?
Younger me, I think what I would say is to continue to push myself out of my comfort zone. You can, when you're doing anything, you can become very, very comfortable with your abilities and with yourself and your solitude and just being alone. And I think that I still have areas that I need to challenge myself in when it comes to that. Because I'm one of those people, if I don't do it right, then it ain't gonna get done. If I don't do it, it ain't gonna get done right? So, but you can't be like that with everything. You have to have an open mind, and I've been teaching myself that over the last 3-4 years, and it's been bringing in a lot of blessings and a lot of growth for me. So that's definitely something I would tell myself, and just continue on my tunnel vision. I think that, it doesn't have to look like neglecting other areas of your life either. Like, as an artist, if you're young and you're doing it, you don't really have any guidance or a mentor or nobody telling you don't fuck up and do this and that. It's like you kind of neglect certain other areas of your life, and it's like, yo, you could go to college and still make time to do music. You can do this and do that and still make time to, create your art. Like, it doesn't have to be just this one thing is the only fucking thing. Some people are like that, and that's great. But if you can find a healthy medium and a healthy balance with your, we'll say, your entrepreneurship and handling that money or whatever else it is that you need to handle, then that's also something I would have told my younger self for sure.
Yep, that's great advice. We could all take a little bit from that. That's fire right there.
Very true. Yeah.
Yep.
Real shit.
Okay, Karma. Before we get you out of here, we're going to play some games. We're going to have some fun. First, Pebbles is going to shout out the sponsors, and then I'm going to tell you the rules of the game.
Yes. So you already know. Thank you, everybody, tuning in tonight to the Arena Podcast. I'm going to shout out our sponsors now. You already know. To the Most Clothing, 1964. Definitely check us out on the website. We got the merch for you. We definitely work with small businesses and anybody that, is out there seeking to start their business. You need business cards, anything that you need and you got going for yourself and you just need that extra push. Definitely reach out to us. We definitely want to help you. We want to bless, your merchandise or anything that you got working on. Just as, the Lord has blessed us as well. I also want to shout out Gut Check Entertainment. Justine Matos at EXP Realty. If you're looking to rent, buy a house, definitely shout out to our girl. Holla at her, Justine Matos at EXP Realty. And shout out to tonight's sponsor as well. We Are Jersey Magazine. Yeah.
Well, shout out to Queen B. She's providing a gift for tonight. Karma, you're familiar.
Yeah, I was gonna let you say that part. See, I was waiting for you to get an introduction on the game for the night.
Yep.
Our famous game, Real Talk or Not.
Yep, that's the name of the game, Real Talk or Not. So we are Jersey Magazine sent over a t-shirt. If you can get this question right, really, I got 3 statements. All right, these are the rules. I got 3 statements. One of them is real talk, but the other 2 are nah. But you got to be careful because I might have switched a word or a number for the other 2 to throw you off. So you have to pick which one of these statements is real talk. You feel me?
Okay.
All right, so the first statement is... Oh, and let me say, because we got Karma here tonight, that these statements are about R&B ladies. So we're going to test everybody's knowledge tonight.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I'm ready for this. Come on. What you got?
All right, so the first statement is Erykah Badu's real name is Erica Wright. Second statement is Brandy's first album was titled Never Say Never. And the third statement is Beyonce's birthday is October 4th, 1981. One of those is an actual fact. What you
First of all, Beyonce's birthday is in September.
Knocking them out. Okay.
So that's a lie.
Ooh, she calling them.
Brandy's first album is not Never Say Never.
Ooh, she sound confident, y'all. She sound confident.
Is it? No, it's not. It's not. And so Erykah Badu, that's her name, Erica Wright. That has to be it.
Pebbles, what you going with? Pebbles can't win. Pebbles can't win. Bro.
I don't know because I'm a big Brandy fan, and I don't know. For a minute there, I'm like, is that the second album or was it?
It is.
Say Never. It was the second, right?
That's the second album. The first album was sitting in my room.
Yep. You're right. Okay.
You know all those other songs. So that ain't it.
Sis sound like she know what she talking about.
This is a tough one. I gotta pick something different though. I'm gonna go with Beyonce, even though her birthday is definitely not in October. I know the year was always in a question because I feel like she lied about her age a couple of times, but we're gonna leave that. So I'm gonna go with the last one with Beyonce.
Well, real talk or nah, Erykah Badu's real name is Erica Wright. Sis was on it. Sis was never having none of that.
Yeah, she was on it. You were on it.
You almost tripped me up because I was like, wait, is that this name?
Like, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, wait, that sounds so really, really close. Usually it's not
right?
that close. People, come up with a name for themselves. It's really not
completely less.
Right.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, you won.
You got that t-shirt. I'll send you the link. We'll send the link over. You can size it up, pick which one. It's like, we got a nice little section in their store. It's like 5 shirts in there. That's for the people. You go over there, select it, send it right over to you. But I will DM you a few more. Well, I'll email you a few more details as far as how you collect your shirt.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you.
So as far as the other statements, Brandy's first album was named Brandy in '94, and Never Say Never was her second album in '98. And Beyonce's birthday is September 4th, 1981.
That part.
1981. Yep, 81.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Sis was on it. She was like, look, it's definitely not this. It's not that. Process of elimination.
Exactly.
Send the shirt.
And I was like, nah, it's not gonna. I'm not getting it.
She like, not this one, not that one. Send the shirt. That's it. Okay, Karma, one more time. Let the people know where they can reach you at, and the name of the album and the date is dropping.
So you guys can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at @TheRealKarma_. My album Fate of Heart is dropping in early September. I'm gonna have a lot of dope content, a lot of fun stuff I'm doing with this album, and a lot of great songs. So definitely follow me so you can see what I'm dropping.
That's fire. Thank you again for taking the time to chop it up with us. You're part of this networking community, so we're going to continue to build.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Hopefully this is the first of many.
You're welcome. Make sure you let us know when it's dropping so we can scream you out and have you on Music Remedy as well.
Yeah.
And everybody that's listening and tuning in, thank you so much again for tuning in with us tonight.
Yes.
And look out for that. Yep. September's right around the corner, so it's dropping soon. Y'all better stay tuned.
Yes,
right there.
That's it. We can't wait to hear it. Everybody listening, stay tuned. We got Xcessive TV coming in after some music. We're going to play some more of these Karma joints. Then the night continues. So again, Karma, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, sis.
Thank you.
No doubt.
Thank you all. Thank you guys.
Peace. Okay, we back. About to finish off the second half of this night strong. Got some family with us here. Pebbles, you here still? You with me still?
Yes, you already know I'm right here.
Okay, bet. We got the fellas here, Xcessive TV in the building. What's good, fellas? What up?
Yo, what's good?
Hey, y'all sound amazing, man. Y'all sound good. Okay, all right. So we here at the Arena Podcast. Thank y'all for taking the time to chop it up with us. We got Xcessive TV here, but let the people know individually. Start from the left and move yourself over. No, my left. Yep.
Right.
There it is. You're right. Yeah, Aiden. Start from your right.
I'm Aiden from Xcessive.
Aiden, what up, Aiden?
I'm John from Xcessive.
John.
I'm Biz from Xcessive.
And what's your name? What's your name, brother?
Biz.
I knew what it was. I just wanted to make sure the people could hear it. You feel me? So thank y'all fellas for taking the time to chop it up with us tonight. It's a pleasure to have y'all here, man. I ran into y'all at a couple of events, and I must say, like, your energy that y'all bring to the events, y'all are very professional, and we in this ring, we in this together. Y'all a media team, we a media team, so it's only right that we connect this bridge, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
perfect.
Word. No doubt. Our platform is yours. So go ahead and let the people know a little bit of what y'all doing, because I know y'all doing photography, we doing videos, but...
Yeah, so we're a video production company based out of Jersey. We're here to promote all the up-and-coming artists. We do music videos, podcast interviews, concert events that we call aftermaths, Discord events. You name it, we're doing it right now. We're promoting Jersey. We're all about Jersey.
That's fire. So, how did Xcessive TV come to light? Where was the birth? Like, how long we been in the game doing this?
Shit, since 2018.
Yeah,
wow,
like a long ass time.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy because Biz, he had a project for video production in high school, and all I remember is he had to do a music video for the project, and he invited me along with other members. Shout out Spencer, shout out Bernier, and we did a video for Action Dogs to Icy. Shout out Action Dogs.
Shout out Action Dogs.
And then I don't think you got to be great on the thing though.
I did.
Did you?
But yeah, I got points off because it wasn't clean.
Yeah. That's what it was. But yeah, no. Ever since, we've been doing it since 2018. Really vamped up in 2020. So okay. And now we're here.
Wow, that's fire, bro. And same here. We started this podcast in 2018. So great minds think alike.
Yes, sir.
See, that's why that connection's been there since day one.
Yup, fact. That's real talk. So, what's the relation amongst y'all three? Are y'all brothers or family? Or y'all just partners or what?
We're homies from high school.
Yeah.
We've been friends since I've been friends with them since junior year of high school, and then they've been friends way longer than I've been.
Yeah, me and John, we became friends really close friends in junior year.
Was that 2017?
Yeah, I'd say 2017.
Yeah.
We got closer.
Yeah, closer.
Okay.
Almost brothers.
Yeah, almost brothers.
Almost.
All of us are probably, even Spencer, I've known Spencer since I was 12 or some crazy shit.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy. And same with Bernier. We've known each other for most of our lives so far, man.
Yeah.
That's fire. So do you think that you have an advantage because y'all are friends when it comes to business and getting the production done and everything, or how do you feel about that? Because I feel like
I feel like brothers. Right?
I feel like why not, right?
You know, sometimes brothers bash heads.
Yeah, sometimes it's
love at each other. You know, like
right.
It depends on the day, honestly.
Of course.
You know, most of the time it's love. You know, once in a while with butt heads, but I mean,
but it's always over creative.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the time.
Like, nah, you just gotta go this way. And I'll be like, no, this way, this way. You don't understand.
And that's where that's where all our arguments come from as a group. We're always like arguing over what creative vision to go forward with during a project. And sometimes it's a problem because then we end up debating it for too long.
But it's a good thing.
We still get a good product out of it.
Because we always come together at the end and we put out a beautiful project. So.
And it's also great because we also have like that brutal honesty with each other when you know when stuff's happening or we need like something to look a certain way. You know, like we're not gonna we don't sugarcoat to each other. No. You know, we're just straightforward. It's like if this is fire, it's like great, but like we gotta fix it a little bit.
Yeah. Right. We need more than fire. More fire.
But, see, that's what's up. That 9 out of 10, we need the group kind of, you know, what you all like bring to the table at the same time, and that's okay. That's growth right there. You know, at least you guys have that brotherhood where you can connect and say, you know what, the next project we're gonna do it together. And you know, sometimes you got to cut corners and bump heads a little bit, but that's okay. That's a good thing.
Exactly.
For the better.
All to get a good product at the end of the
day. Right. And that's what it's all about. So, do you guys have separate roles amongst the team? Is it like one person is in charge of this, or how do you guys function over there?
Yeah, I mean, we all have separate roles. We all play a certain part within Xcessive. So, like Biz and I we direct music videos, and Aiden and I usually handle most of the podcast, and while Aiden's editing the podcast, I'm finding the guests. Spencer's editing. He's mainly like our management here. You know, he keeps us intact. He keeps us moving. And Benir, amazing cameraman. So I mean, all in all, we're just like we all play a very important role in our Xcessive in general.
Right. You know, it take a bunch of parts for the car to function correctly. So.
Exactly.
For us to move down the road, you feel me? So that's fire. Aiden look like he the muscle over there. Is Aiden the one that be knocking people out and shit? What's up, Aiden? You part of the family, man.
Nah, you sure? I don't know. I think I might be the.
You all try to keep fit. I feel like.
No, I don't. Man, the most I did today was walk.
Hey, that's enough walking and enough water. That's enough sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so for Xcessive TV, what are some? Let's talk goals. Let's talk short-term goals. Some things you want to accomplish immediately, or let's talk some long-term goals. Something down the road that you want to make sure you accomplish.
That's a great question. Damn, I was gotta say
that is a good question.
Thank you.
Let's start with long term. I feel like that'd be easier.
Yeah,
long term, like sort of like dreams almost. Like we've talked about this.
Yeah.
We wanted like one of our dreams is like make an event, have artists that we've worked with come to that event and
perform, man.
Yeah, perform. We can film it. Just have a great time.
A whole festival.
Oh, I would love to do a festival,
that would
man.
Be insane.
And have and even like bring out like media that we've worked with to like be like the main people that like work around with it. Artists. Yeah, that's such a big dream.
That's fine.
Continue to build on like on the music videos and the individual projects that the music videos kind of build to.
Yep.
And then like Aiden said, build this network of artists, and then down the road at a point, we want to drop an Xcessive tape.
Yeah,
we want to get all the people that we've worked together with, because through the podcast we've met so many great, talented people in the music industry. We've met producers, we've met mixers, engineers, writers, and singers, writers, rappers.
Right.
So we think it'd be cool at a point to just get all of those collectives together, with ourselves included, and kind of come up with like a whole concept for a project and push that and put that body of work together. That's one of the greater goals of like building the whole Xcessive platform.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
When it comes to short term, I mean, we're just like all creative though. It's like we kind of just like think of something and then we just like put our mind to it. And it's like, we're gonna do that.
A lot of the time, it's like spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Stuff, like,
okay.
Even if it's like a music video, like we'll just sit there and be like, that would be dope. We're gonna do that.
The short term is just like we get more music videos under our belt. We're getting ready for season 4 of the podcast.
Okay.
Because we just finished wrapping that up this week.
Okay.
Then we got some more like Discord events like in the pipeline in the work.
Okay.
We're doing more. We're trying to go to more events, get more aftermaths out. Just kind of get as much content from like every sort of series that we do out.
Okay.
On all of our platforms.
Okay, let's talk about the podcast a little bit. What's the name of it, and when does it air, and how can the people tap in?
Yeah, I mean, you can check it out on YouTube if you want a visual. We also got a visual on Spotify now, so that's really cool. But when it comes to streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, that's all. SoundCloud, yeah, and SoundCloud and YouTube.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we finally finished season 3, so we're just really excited to move on to the next season, honestly.
And that's called
the end of it is coming out soon. So
Xcessive TV. That's the name of the podcast, also.
It's the Xcessive podcast.
The Xcessive podcast. Oh, that's fine.
We started doing that. What? It's been 2 years now.
Yeah, 2020.
We started doing that. Like I'd say, like height of the pandemic, because we were just sitting around and we were like, come on, like, we have to do something at least.
Okay.
And we all just were like, yeah, let's start doing podcasts. And then eventually, once we got used to the whole atmosphere of just talking in front of a camera with each other, then we were like, okay, now let's get guests on here.
Okay.
And since then, we've met like dozens of like great, talented people, and like heard so many different stories from like all within the industry, and we got a lot of insight. We've also seen like a lot. I mean.
Yeah, and what's even great, or really cool, is we just hit our 2nd anniversary on August 7th. So, like now, it's officially 2 years of the podcast that's been airing.
Oh, happy anniversary, fellas! Clap it up for that, man. Clap it up for that.
Thank you.
Anniversaries are dope, and they are important. I celebrate every anniversary I get the chance to celebrate. We're gonna celebrate these wins. I don't care if they minor or major. We're gonna celebrate them.
Appreciate it.
Real talk. Pebbles, do you have any questions for the gentleman over there? I know I'm hogging the mic, pardon me. I'm excited. I'm excited.
That's cool. What advice would you give someone that, is trying to start videography, photography, a podcast, just general information that you would want to give to someone?
It's tough. I feel like it took us 2 months or something to even get like a podcast episode out when we first started. It was such a difficult thing to figure out.
It's a learning experience, but you have to embrace that it's a learning experience getting into podcasting and even interviewing, because you have to be able to do research, and then apply the knowledge that you do through the research to get captivating questions for the people you have on air, because everyone asks the same questions, and no one asks the questions that the fan wants to be at, like the fans want to know. So our thing is to make sure we let the artists promote themselves, promote their latest body of work, but at the same time we're also like asking some personal questions just to kind of get in their head a little bit,
it's tough just like even getting in that mindset. And with editing in general, if you want to start editing, start doing videography in general, like look up YouTube videos, honestly.
Videos, watch movies.
Yeah, watch movies. Watch music videos. Like literally just learn. Like you have to study it before you do it.
Right. And when they say watch movies, they don't mean get the popcorn and pay attention to the main character. They mean look at the details, the transitions, the music,
the angles that they use, how they're using focus,
colors
to make your eye like attract to a certain thing. All that stuff adds up.
Facts.
And in today's age, kind of people just want stuff out quick, and they don't want any build up on it. And then we go, why can't we get movies like we did, like from like 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Right,
they
build
have,
up
like,
long storyline.
That build up, they have like that notoriety that lasts.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's cool to follow trends, but at the same time, you gotta study what came before you, and also make sure that you're building on top of that, and you're not doing anything to detract from the art of film, because film's an art.
Yeah.
And you can't just treat it like it's whatever. Like music videos are an art. You go to the 80s, you watch Prince music videos, you watch, Michael Jackson music videos. Those things are whole movies with like production sets, and they have hired directors and makeup artists and costume artists, So there's a lot more that goes into it, and I feel like, sometimes some music videos we don't get as into it as we should. They're a whole music video is a whole eye into the artist's mind about the song. You have the auditory part when you're listening to it in your car, but you never, the visuals, that whole extra layer on top of all of it to give you some, like, even more meaning to the song. It's important. You got to deliver that meaning.
Absolutely. And I like sometimes when I hear the video, I like when I see the video and that's the first time I'm even hearing the song. So I'm getting it all. And that go back to what you were saying. You don't even want the build up from that. I don't even want to hear the song and then see the video months later. I want to just see the video as soon as I hear the song, so got to be on top of that delivery. Pell, was you about to say something? I cut you off. My bad.
No, I was just basically going to say the same thing. It's got to kind of align, and kind of fit the story tell, let's say, in regards to the video, right? Because it's really what you're putting out there, the production, the message you're trying to get out there. And you don't want to lose the person visually that's watching it, right? Like, that's the main goal for it, too.
Yeah.
So just, that's really good, insight and, good message that you're giving out to these young, people who are starting up or who just don't want to lose focus, because it's true. When you go on social media now, it's like you're looking, you're scrolling, and it's like, all right, you're taking so long to get to the point.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, let me look at it, let it align, let it make sense. If I'm going to see it, I'm going to see the video first and hear the song at the same time.
Right. Yep. Let it all blend.
It's got to match.
Facts. So, what's the process you guys take for getting guests on your podcast?
It's definitely a process.
Mm-hmm.
I usually am the one who, tries to get the guests. It's either, we find people that we've already met or we've already connected with.
Okay.
Or, even with, I think the craziest one was Jufu. When we had Jufu on, literally all I did is I saw an ad that he promoted. I pressed on it, and I'm like, I really like this. And then I commented something, and then his manager was just like, do you guys want him on on the podcast? And then Jufu came on the podcast. It's also sometimes it just happens.
Right.
But most of the time, it's just hitting up artists that we really fuck with and bring on, and we now they're family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true. And when you got a good product, because a lot of times they might do their homework as well, the same way we do homework. A lot of these artists are also doing homework because, they want to make sure they present it on the correct platform. So when they look back and they see the work that you're putting out, you'll be surprised how many guests really, a lot of our guests, the same thing. It's like, wow, you kind of honored that you even want to be on our show, And it may give you a sense of what we doing is solid over here. We doing something right. And that's fire.
Always having someone join your space is always it's a great experience.
Definitely. And like you said, everybody can't come through here. You gotta, a certain criteria. You gotta check the boxes. No gotta check all of them, but some.
You gotta match the energy.
Definitely.
That's a big one. We gotta. We can't have just 30 minutes of people just talking normal. You gotta get into it a little bit.
Right.
If we're not laughing, I don't know. I don't know.
Right. That's actual factual. You feel me? So let's talk about some of your favorite podcast episodes, and let's talk about some of the not so good ones.
Oh, jeez. See, I don't even know if I want to go the other route.
Let's start with the good.
Yeah. What do you think? What's your favorite? You think?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot I like though.
Yeah.
I'll go. Let's go with this season. I think it would be the best.
Really?
Yeah,
okay,
this season.
Last season.
Nah, do this season. Why not? Because we can. I don't know. I'm thinking I really fucked with the Tinka G one. That one was really fun. She was a great guest. She was energetic. We're going back and forth. It was a really good podcast. She was just so much fun.
Okay.
I like the Samad podcast.
Oh yeah, Samad was awesome.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Tina Nami one was a good one.
Tina Nami that was really funny.
That was a really funny one. Especially like at the last half of that episode was really funny.
Okay.
And I mean, honestly, with worst podcasts, I don't think we really had one. Oh well, our first season.
The first one.
Yeah, no, that's just the first season.
Yeah, we look back and like laugh at that.
It's really we had like a green screen up like on this walkie because we didn't have it's just like cinder blocks here, so we didn't want the cinder blocks to pop out.
Yeah.
And,
it was rough.
Yeah, up to the first season. I mean, if you really want to see the beginnings of Xcessive, go watch it. But
that one has
don't watch it.
Like that one has the most views too, which I don't get.
No. Season 2 was the most viewed. So
I thought episode 1 though.
Episode 1 has like a crazy amount of views for how bad it was.
Like an hour long. We're just like talking, like we're just shooting shit for an hour, and we're like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, this is great.
An hour of us talking shit,
and the mics are just not recording well. Man, who doesn't want to listen to that on Spotify?
You see the growing pains that we go through.
Right.
You really want to see like. It doesn't look like this, like the way we have it now. Yeah. This took 2 years to get to this point of gradually building up to it. Like I said when we started, like we had a folding table with a tablecloth, an old TV that was like sitting in one of our garages, and then
we didn't even have furniture. None of this was here. Like this was all gone. Like you could see like.
We have a whole like backdrop on the other side of the camera and a fish tank now too.
Okay. All right.
It's a build-up, but you have to start at a point. You got to get. Well, I would consider the bare necessities: a camera, a mic, and a computer. Yeah, and you're good.
Yeah. The background and all of that, it builds. You got to build it up. That's our first episode, man. We was in the studio in Rawway. So our first 2 seasons, we was actually renting out the studio to do the episodes. Wow. And having the guests meet us there. And I remember our first episode, it was so fucking hot in there, and we had the fan on, and this was the loudest fan ever, but bro, you listen back, all you hear is that damn fan. That shit pisses me off all the time listening to that shit.
Sometimes this room, especially in the winter, gets freezing. Yeah. Gets so cold. Yeah. And then when we have these heat waves in here, it's so hot. Like we have fans going on right now.
Okay, but see,
it is bad.
At that time, I wasn't on it where you can have microphones where you don't hear nothing that's other than what's going directly into the microphone. We had those microphones that's picking up everything in the room. So
exactly. That's like the whole first, our whole first season was like we didn't know the mic settings, so you hear all the noise, you hear the fans, you hear like
everything,
the water heater kicking on,
or I will talk, and then you can hear on all the mics.
Yeah. Right.
Like a trifecta of Johnny.
Yep, the growing pains.
Everyone goes through
the growing pains. Yep,
we learned. That's what matters.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about the dedication and the time that we put in to maybe put out a music video, let's say. Like, how much time you guys put in as far as the production side?
That's a loaded question.
A lot of time.
It's a process.
It definitely depends on the music video, too. Some music videos will do, like, a lot shorter than others. Others, like, need a ton of time.
Yeah, depending on how crazy we get with scene ideas.
I would say the Bolty one, the most recent one, the Good Now music video, that one took filming wise and editing, that one took us a little less time. Yeah. And same with Ego.
But like Red Pill,
Red Pill Came the Demon.
That one took
that was
start to finish from film date.
It was close to 3 shoots,
and
then
2 months.
2 months
because we had to go and reshoot because some of the scenes that we filmed didn't come out the way we had wanted them to look lighting wise and also like focus wise. So I couldn't, like, me and Johnny were just like we can't use these shots, like it doesn't fit what we had in mind, so we had to go back and refilm like a lot of the scenes. Just because we were like, no, it has to look a certain way for the song to match, or else it's not going to make sense. So it depends.
It's a lot. It's honestly, I wouldn't like with the word dedication. I would use it more as just like, we're dedicated because it's just like something we're very passionate about. It's just something really fun that like we already enjoy. You know, it's like obviously we see it as work, but it's just like awesome to like just hang out with cool ass artists all day and film and make something amazing together.
Right. I bring that up because I just wanted everybody to be clear that when we doing these videos, especially when we doing events, when we're filming multiple people, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and you really got to be dedicated to put it out great quality. Because one thing that we say, you know, consistency is important, but it's never more important than quality. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You feel me? It's a major key, but that quality, that's the big joker right there. You feel me? So like y'all said, keyword, checked out the footage, now we got to reshoot it. Now I'm sure the artist or whoever that you filming, they don't want to hear about reshooting. They ready. They probably texting you 3 days after you filmed initially, like where the video at? Nah, we got to reshoot to make sure that this quality, because that's the big joker. You know,
exactly. So I mean, once we explain to like the artist like what's going on,
right.
We're explaining like we'd be like XYZ scene. Yeah, that, like, we thought we filmed it the right way, but because of the lighting that was coming through, the shot's just not usable. Like, we had this one great shot, like, for Red Pills, like, on this, we found, like, this abandoned factory out in,
Manchester.
Not Manchester, it was, Glassboro.
Shout out to Glassboro.
And it was, like, outdoors, it had, like, this crazy graffiti, and, like, the colors were crazy, and then we went to go film it, but because of the time of day we went at, like, you couldn't see anything, like on top of the wall. So we were like, okay, we're just gonna have to go somewhere else with like a much brighter, like a lot more light access for us to go back and film the scene the way we wanted it to go. That was the clone scene that was in that music video, because I was like, it can't when we filmed, the lighting of the clones didn't match the lighting of like the film that it was going on.
Okay.
So, thankfully, Kane was super cool about it. And he was just like, all right, bet. Let's just pick a date and let's just go refilm it, because I want to make sure that this product comes out like perfect.
Right.
Once he saw the final product, he was like, I'm glad we went back and did the reshoots.
See, that's because y'all came with that big joke. Bam.
I think we delivered a crazy product with that movie.
That's fire. Especially when you reshoot, you're really about to come nail it, because you like, here come that big joker, man, that quality. Bam. Slap. That's fire.
Exactly.
Artist myself, former artist, because now I'm interviewing, making sure everybody know about the guests. And shout out to Xcessive TV. I really appreciate y'all for coming through. Everybody listening, we appreciate y'all for tapping in. But when I was out there getting busy, Pebbles, that was my camera woman right there. So she used to get busy. We talking about long time ago, man. Long time. It's been a minute. But we here today, so we understand the struggles, but with understanding comes appreciation, because from understanding the struggles, that's why we appreciate y'all product so much. Like, everybody, I gotta see these videos they be putting out, like the clips is on point, editing, they very professional, so make sure y'all tap in with Xcessive TV, man. Get your visuals right. Come build with the fellas.
Yeah, Xcessive.tv. That's our website.
Xcessive.tv. Okay. So y'all got the official website. People could go there and see your work on the website.
Everything matches up. Our handle is @Xcessive TV. Same way you spell excessive, just drop the E on the front.
Okay.
And our website, Xcessive.tv. Everything just matches together.
Yep. And that's important right there. Y'all been dropping gems the whole time. But it's important for your name. Man. No doubt, man. No doubt. Y'all definitely, every time we talk, and there's even things that y'all are helping us with, I definitely want to have that meeting, like I said before, help us with this situation over here. We holding on as long as we can, but Pebbles, I'm referring to, these are the fellas that was telling us about the other platforms where we could conduct these meetings and these interviews here. So we'll talk about all of that.
Yeah. Well, we got
offline. We're talking about that offline.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We'll let you on the secret sauce. We got
exactly. But I just wanted to highlight that because you know, people out here protecting their information and protecting the things they're doing. Why do y'all feel like it's even important for y'all to share it and be open to share that advice with? You know, because some people can look at us as competition, where we ain't really competition because it's enough for all of us. It's a network. We partners out here.
Yeah, the only way to.
I was gonna say, I think.
We all gotta build each other up. You know, like it's important to support other, whatever it is, businesses, artists, podcasts, media companies. It's just important to like raise awareness that like media is needed. I feel like it doesn't get enough, like, you know, attention at all.
Right.
People kind of overlook the camera guys or whatever. So, there's always like a spot deep down in my heart for any of the people that, you know, you'll see like people that pay for the concert. They're like, they want these people out of the way. Any media people. So I don't know. I feel like gotta support the homies.
Yeah, and in general, it's just like, as Jersey, like, we need to support each other no matter what you're doing.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, we've like, even for some events, we've hit up some of the media people that we know, and we're just like, hit up this guy so you could go, and then they're there, and then now they have an opportunity. It's like, we care about everyone. We don't just care about, like, you know, artists, which, you know, we care about everyone.
Yeah,
so it's
like,
like,
to build a community, to provide the resources.
Exactly.
You know, you can't hog the well, or else, you know, you're going to dry the well out.
That's real talk, man.
Dropping them gems over there. Right.
I hope y'all catching them, man, because these brothers, man. Y'all can tell, man. Y'all relationship is
community
great.
is important. Like, in the past, you know, we get a couple people that get attention from the state, and then once they get, you know, big attention, they're not here anymore.
Out of here.
And people are like, oh, you're from here, but I don't see people, like, putting others on, you know, or coming to the events, and that, you know, that, like, we're going to at least. Maybe we're just not going to the right ones. But, you know, it's about, like, even though you can get, you know, however many followers, you know, it's still about staying planted where you're from and helping promote the wealth. You know, you can't hog the wealth, or else there's no wealth to go around.
Right, and there's plenty out here. You know, Pebbles, where I'm about to go to my bread analogy. You know, you just go to ShopRite, go to Walmart, wherever. Look at the bread aisle and just count how many different brands of bread there is. They got their whole aisle.
Exactly.
And they all selling bread at the end of the day.
And everyone's got their preference.
They got their
preference. All right.
Everybody got their space up in there, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's room for everybody to eat. We don't have to hate on each other. Let's show each other more love out here. Let's help build each other. You know, it's important for us. This knowledge, we don't get it. You don't got to keep it in here. It's okay to share it with somebody that you see that's on the grind. You know, at the same time, people can't sit around and wait for those to just give them anything because you see them putting the work in. That's not what I'm saying either.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like there's difference between like resources, and then, you know, there's difference between, like, you know, creativity to use those resources.
Right.
You can have as much information as you want, and you can follow as many blueprints from whoever, but
right.
If the ideas aren't coming from you at the end of the day, it's not going to stick.
Right. Y'all got it.
Collectively, we all have to put in the work, you know, for all of us to grow. And, you know, like you say, everybody has a piece of the puzzle to kind of connect and do their own legwork. And it's enough room for all of us to grow, as you mentioned, Hood, in regards to the bread. Different platform, different plug, different things, but hey, we're all here. We're all part of the same outlet, network, and community. Yep. And we all gonna make it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Big facts.
That's fire. All right. Do y'all have individual accounts, or are you just rocking with the Xcessive TV?
We got individuals, but I mean, do we want to plug them, or do we just want to plug Xcessive?
I'm gonna just plug Xcessive.
We're just plugging Xcessive.
Yeah, we're just gonna plug Xcessive.
So
if you go watch our videos, you'll find our socials there and there.
Go stalk us if you really want.
The main thing is go check us out.
If you really want to find out, go check us out.
That's it.
Watch a couple music videos beforehand, though.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine, man. We appreciate y'all. Look, we're going to play some games. Before we get into fun and games, Pebbles is going to shout out the sponsors for tonight's show.
Word.
Yes. So you already know the sponsors tonight are To The Most Clothing 1964. So you can follow us on Instagram at To The Most 1964. Also, Gut Check Entertainment. Also, shout out to Justine Mata, EXP Realty. Anybody that's looking to rent or buy a home, you want to definitely holler at our girl Justine. Shout out also to We Are Jersey Magazine, who's also the sponsor for this evening as well. And we're about to get into some fun games.
Yes.
Our exclusive game that we love to play is Real Talk or Nah. I'm going to let Hoodie take the floor and let you know a little bit more about that.
Yep, so with every guest that comes through here, we play a game. It's called Real Talk or Nah. And tonight's game is sponsored by We Are Jersey Magazine. They sent over some merch, but we ain't going to just give it to you. You got to make sure you get this. You got to win the game. Okay. You got to win the game to claim your T-shirts. All right, so I have 3 statements, so I only need 2 of y'all. And 2 of y'all can win it for the whole team.
You two go.
Okay. Dude, don't put a fucking pressure on me.
I like the pressure.
All right.
Okay.
So
that was bad.
All right, let me tell you the rules real quick. I got 3 statements here, and it's up to y'all to pick which one statement is real talk. And when I mean real talk, I mean it's an actual fact. But you got to be careful, because for the other 2 statements, I might have switched a word or a number or something to throw you off. And all of these statements.
A bunch of useless shit.
All right, let's go. We about to test you, because these are completely random. I'm telling you right now, completely random. Okay, so the first statement is Larry Bird won 3 MVPs in his NBA career.
Who? Harry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, not Harry Bird. I don't want the president.
Okay. Second statement is Jackie Chan's first movie appearance was in 1985. And the last statement is Levi's is America's first and oldest clothing brand that's still active.
Wait, he's throwing us off for 3.
What Jackie Chan? What's the Jackie Chan movie?
I can't tell you that. That's up for you to know. I can just tell you that it came out in 1985.
I know it's not 3. And if it's 3, because it's Levi jeans, because it's oldest. No, but it's the oldest jeans of the oldest clothing brand.
Oh,
but that's still.
So I know that one ain't it. I don't know shit about Larry Bird.
I feel like Larry Bird had more than 3.
Yeah, I feel he's a good one, right? Once again, I watch soccer, so I haven't touched basketball.
I think it's number 2, Jackie Chan, 85. This first movie came out, I think, in like mid 60s or early 70s.
Nah. I would say 70s.
No, this first movie came out in the 70s. We're picking the one that's cap, right?
You're picking which one is the fact, the real talk.
Oh, the real talk ones.
There's only one of them.
One of them or real talk?
One of them, and it's 2 of y'all, so only one of y'all got to get it for the team.
What do you want to go with? Third one's the Levi one. I said that one's not because it was the oldest jeans, not the oldest clothing brand.
No, because I think it's the same difference. Jeans are clothing.
No, I know that, but they were the first jeans.
But they also make T-shirts.
See how brothers handle that?
It's the Levi's, man. That's real talk.
Okay, you know what? You go with the real talk, man.
Now look. Now let me explain again. I'm giving y'all a chance because 2 of y'all gotta just pick which one.
Okay.
You don't have to both pick the same one.
All right.
You don't have to pick the same one.
I'll pick the
third one, or you want to go with what do you want to go with, though?
I'll go with the third one.
Okay, so then I'll go with the second one.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Levi's.
And I'm going to go with Jackie Chan.
Real talk or nah? Larry Bird won 3 MVPs in his NBA career. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
See, when I knew it was a basketball question, I wouldn't know.
I know Jordan has. He had 6.
I don't know.
You know, I had y'all when I said the question and somebody said who. I was like, "Yep, got him."
I said Harry Bird too.
Damn. That's real talk. He had 3, and it was 3 consecutive in 84, 85, and 86 MVP. He was holding it down.
Never gonna forget that now.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it in my head now.
Could have had.
It can happen again.
Merch.
And Jack,
Arena Podcast could pop out any second and be like, "Remember the Larry Bird thing? You want this T-shirt?"
Now look, Jackie Chan, his first movie was in 1962. He was a child actor in a movie called Big and Little Wrong, 10 Bar, some shit. He was a child actor now in 62. And Levi's is not the oldest existing brand. It's Brooks Brothers. They started in 1818 and they still
so I was right. I knew they were the first jeans.
Yeah, first J, but you were right. Brooks Brothers was out before them.
Shout out Levi.
Levi put that time in, man. So look, I'm sorry, fellas. You did not win the gift. You know.
I don't think I can get over this.
I don't know what to say, man. I still love y'all, though. I hope y'all still love us, though.
No, we do.
Look,
but I don't like Larry Bird now.
You know what? Let's see what we could do for y'all. You know, send y'all a little something because y'all family. You feel me?
I appreciate it.
No doubt, no doubt. So look, one more time, let the people know where they could reach y'all at.
You want to do like the outro?
No. Yo, hit us with do the outro. Yo,
right.
Do the outro.
On Instagram at Xcessive TV, Xcessive TV. That's all of our platforms. You can check us out. Same on YouTube. Our website, Xcessive.tv. Just put a dot between the E and the T in our handle. You can check out our whole portfolio, all of our work, all our photos, our latest, videos up on YouTube.
And then get ready for season 4 because that's coming hopefully pretty soon. And go watch season 3.
Yeah, shout out the Arena Podcast.
Oh yeah, shout out you guys. I appreciate
you guys.
No doubt, man.
Much
we
love.
appreciate y'all for taking the time out. Thank y'all for putting out quality content. You feel me? And sharing that insight with us. We definitely appreciate y'all. Everybody listening, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at The Arena Podcast. Make sure y'all follow Xcessive TV, man. This is family here. You know? Look, Hoodie Frankiano.
Yeah, 100%.
We definitely family now. Once y'all here,
coming on for season 4 without a doubt.
Yeah. We definitely would look forward to that. You know? So Hoodie Frankiano here, Pebbles. We out of here.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. We're gonna play some music and then we out of here, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Stay safe. Don't drink too much. Don't work too much either, man. Breathe a little bit. Relax.
Enjoy life. Keep doing what y'all doing. It's a great thing. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
It was pretty nice to be interviewed and not interviewing. Yeah. So it's kind of cool.
Yo, I promise you, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it face to face next time. We're gonna be all in the same room. Let's share some energy, share some ideas. Let's build.
Big facts.
Word. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Peace. Thank you for having us.
No doubt.
Peace.